Hello, welcome to White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. If you like my channel, please press the subscribe button. Do you remember the last update I gave you on the compost versus worm casting challenge? In that challenge, I realized that in the casting container, none of my peppers germinated. Instead, in the spot where I planted the peppers, I had tomatoes growing. So I had 2 tomato plants, and so I transplanted the larger one into the compost pot. And the reason I put the larger one into the compost pot is because it is said that things that are grown in castings grow a lot faster than things that are grown in compost. It wasn't much larger than the one in the castings, but anyway, because I was going to transplant it and it would have to endure some transfer shock, so I used the larger one for the compost. I also added, the same day after I finished the video, I added some Epsom salt solution to this container because Epsom salt reduces transfer shock. So when I check on the plant later and the following day, it looks just as if it was not transplanted. So it was doing quite well. But what amazed me is, let me take this out of this container because one container is higher. Oh, look at that. The tomato has roots growing out of there already. This is for the casting. So now I'm curious. I want to see if this one has roots growing out of it too. No roots. So the one in compost doesn't have any root growing out of it. So now that the 2 containers are on the same height, and if you look inside, you see that the soil is on the same height. Look at the size difference in the plants. Given that this was not transplanted, so yes, I expect to see this to do better on that account, but this didn't show any sign of transfer shock. It looked pretty good for the entire time after it was transplanted. So keeping that in mind, you would expect them to be almost the same size because that one was bigger initially. But look at the difference. So far, the plant that is grown in worm casting is doing a whole lot better than the one that is grown in compost. So I'm going to be giving you more updates as to what is happening with these 2 tomato plants. If you enjoy this video and you would if you enjoyed this video and you would like to see an update on how the compost versus worm casting challenge is going, then please give me a thumbs up. You can leave a comment in the section below. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification for more updates like these. Thank you so much for watching and have yourself a wonderful day. Yeah man, time for grow.